Hello everybody, and hope you all are doing very well. Oh gosh, what happened here? Ooh, hold on a second. I just lost my whatever. Anywho, let's start all over again. Okay, I don't know what happened over there. Anyway, hello everybody and welcome to the Real Tarot 1123. I hope all of you are doing very well. To my subscribers, I say thank you so very much for your continued support, your participation in the live streams, your generosity, your comments. I really do appreciate it. So thank you so very much. And to those of you who are dropping by for the very first time, thank you. And I'm glad you stopped by to visit. But I do hope you stay, and I do hope you subscribe and become a member of the Real family. I assure you it's very interesting. We are a great group of people here. I do post videos on a regular, the weekly, monthly and year ahead forecast for all sun signs. I also do live streams on a regular basis. I have a series wherein I post a video every single day of the week. I cover a lot of these criminal cases, a lot of Hollywood stuff. And on every Friday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, that is 1900 hours Central Standard Time, I do have a live stream. And I usually cover, on those live streams, I cover a lot of this missing persons case or that sort of a thing. And every Sundays at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, that is 1600 hours Central Standard Time, I do a live stream, and that is called Silver Screen Sundays, where I, cover a lot of cases, with celebrities, etc., Hollywood and the music industry and what have you. So it's all tarot though. It's not me just rattling off some information based off of what's available on the internet. It's me doing tarot spreads for those specific individuals. Every first and third Saturday, I do hold classes, or shall we call them sessions, where I share some of my knowledge with regards to esoteric stuff. I have never claimed to know everything about everything, but what I do know, I'm more than happy to share, because I feel knowledge is worthless if you're not willing to share it, right? So anywho, and of course, none of this costs money. But on the other hand, I want to say that I am launching my website. It should be up and running within a week. It's a very interactive website. I will leave the link in my description box, not today, but when I know for a fact that it is all ready and good to go, I will leave that link. You can hop on over there and take a look at what's going on, offering personal readings, a different kind of readings, how do you book, etc. It's all very interactive. So let's get on with it. So what I want to accomplish today is I am doing a year ahead reading for my beautiful Pisces. Okay, so year ahead Pisces, right? So let's say March of 2022 up until February of 2023. So that's the tarot reading. So I'm going to do a mini spread for each month, so that's 12 months, and that way you will what is all this? Hang on a second, let me just put away all this paper because I was working on some very interesting. As I was talking, mentioning my, the videos I post for every single day of the week. What it is I have Mystery Mondays, Tricky Tuesdays, Wicked Wednesdays, Thriller Thursdays, Fright Night Fridays, of course, and Serial Killer Saturdays and Silver Screen Sundays. So I just got done doing a video for the Dyatlov Pass. In fact, it was too long, so I had to break it up and make it part 1 and part 2. That was for the Tricky Tuesday. So sometimes people ask, the case you pick doesn't necessarily gel with either Tricky Tuesday or Wicked Wednesday. Actually, if you think about it, it does. So let me just leave it at that, okay? All right, there. I'll make sure I have my tissue there. So my beautiful Pisces. So what I'll do is I'm going to turn this computer screen downward so you can see the cards the way I lay out. And right, so there we go. So you can see it all. I'm going to try and scoot over so it's all here. I'm going to pull one energy card for each month, and then we'll go. You'll see how it works. You will see. Oopsie. Or do I want to use these? Well, let's do it though. Change it up a little bit in the sense that, what was I going to say? I use a couple of decks, you know, I use these decks and then I have a couple of other decks, but you'll see. It's the same decks I use for these annual readings because I want to maintain a... Okay, Pisces. So here we go. This is for March of 2022, April, May, June. So let me see, right? March, April, May, June, July, and August, right? Can you see them all? Let's see. There you go. And don't worry about all that. That's all my paperwork. There you go. Let's tilt it down further. There, you can kind of see, right? Okay. So then, you know, I just want to make sure you'll understand. March, April, May, June, July, August of 2023, right? Then we go September, October, November, December, January, and February. One thing I want to encourage y'all is please don't flip out. I hope that camera is recording. Yep. Don't flip out when you see these cards like the Tower card and the Devil card and all that, and people will go, oh my God. No, don't flip out. There's a reason why these cards are there, unless there's something so, you know, okay, let me rephrase that. In my humble opinion, there is no specific card that is a bad card in the tarot, right? Be it the Devil card or the Death card or the Tower card. No. When we do tarot reading and we see a particular sequence of cards, okay, then we can say, okay, this is showing us that something awful is going to happen, or, you know, the energy is not necessarily a very nice energy, but individually, like, you know, don't flip out. All right, then let me get my, actually let me do this deck because I haven't used it in a while. Actually, let me not use that deck. Y'all are probably going, oh my God, Kirtana, make up your mind. Y'all, I'm like that, y'all. Sometimes there are certain decks that, you know, last minute I change my mind and it is what it is. And right? Oh, this is a big deck. And for those of you who are super curious, what deck are you using? You never see. All these decks are paid and bought by me. Yeah, there are a couple that were given to me, the couple that I've inherited, and so those don't count. Nobody has ever sent me a deck and said do a review. So, you know, in fact, this past Saturday I did review a couple, 2-3 decks because I like them. I mean, I paid for them, I bought it. I don't get any cut. There's no promotion. I'm not trying to peddle anybody's wares per se, but you know, if I have used it and I feel it's really, really good, I can say, yeah, this is my experience. So having said that, this is another deck I'm using right now. So, you know, the day somebody starts sending me decks and say, can you review us? Then yeah, maybe. And it's always going to be an honest review. You know, sometimes people may not like it. And, oh well, I'm not going to lie about it. So I do read intuitively, keep that into consideration. Let's start. So March, we have the Fool card. So I'm going to go month by month. So March, we have the Fool card. So this tells me that there is the energy of wanting to start off with something new, right? There is a lot of abundance. There is hope that whatever new venture you do choose to go on, it is going to be fantastic. And yeah, there is an element of risk, right? Because, you know, it's a lot of unknown over there. Having said that, I'm going to say this is your birthday month too. So the sun is shining on you. The sun is in your house. So take advantage of that. And if there is something that you really want to accomplish, this is a great opportunity for you to plant the seeds and to get started with it, okay? So I do believe that, you know, this is going to be a good adventure for you. So let's take a look and see what the cards draw for us, right? We have the Five of Swords, Okay, don't fret about it. And we have the Four of Swords. Still nothing to fret about. And Seven of Swords. Okay, so Pisces, being a water sign, we do have a new endeavors and opportunities to start off on a new journey. The Five of Swords in the traditional tarot does talk about violence, okay? The Four of Swords talks about, resting, recovery, solitude, etc. And the Seven of Swords talks about, betrayal, dishonesty, and running away. Well, maybe this new endeavor for you is that, you are leaving behind an abusive relationship. You're leaving behind a situationship or something that never behoove you. Maybe it was abusive. Maybe it was too toxic. Maybe it was, abuse can be in any way, mental, physical, spiritual, emotional, right? So maybe it just didn't work out for you and you are leaving that behind you to start off on this new journey, which I think is fantastic, right? So I say go for it. I mean, you're leaving it behind, right? You have taken a moment to rest. You have taken a moment to, yes, you had that abusive situation and that was, didn't necessarily work in your favor. So you're like over and done with. I'm going on this new journey. You have taken a brief period of rest to say, all right, I'm out of it. I'm going to focus on here and now. Let me clear the deck and start afresh. And with the Seven of Swords, we can say, you're running away. I don't think it is so much a question of you running away as it is your situation speaks to me as in you're getting away with the negativity, okay? Now, on the other hand, if there is somebody who has been abusive to you and if they are running away from you, then okay, go, bye. There's the door, see ya, bye-bye, right? Hang on, you guys. I did not light my candle. I forgot about that. How did I forget lighting a candle? Oh my God, this is so good. This is one of my subscribers sent it to me. It's a Yankee Candle buttercream. Oh, it smells so divine. Oh yeah. I'm telling you guys, it is the bomb. Really? Whatever. Oh, come on, buddy. There we go. So, yeah, I mean, it is a fantastic... Ooh, I just felt guilty there for a second. I mean, guilty? Giddy. What am I even saying? Why should I feel guilty about anything? Oh, well, maybe somebody over here is feeling guilty. Have you thought about that? Right? So I would say for you, like, just get on with your life, right? Don't just be happy that you're out of that situation. Sometimes when we are in a codependent relationship and it does turn out to be a little bit, abusive, it's very difficult for us to walk away from it without feeling guilt. But I'm going to say, it's okay. You're in a better place. You're going towards something much better. Go for it, okay? Maybe it was even a job that was too, maybe, I don't know, taking advantage of you, taxing on you, what have yous. And you have Uranus, which is great because Uranus talks about sudden changes and shocks, and that's okay. It may be a shock to the other person that, I didn't realize so-and-so was going to quit and so-and-so quit. Or maybe it's a shock to you that you never thought that person was ever going to leave you alone and finally that person did. So whoop whoop, right? Guys, give me a second. I'm going to open that window. It's kind of getting a little hot over here. Are you not hot, puppy? You are not hot? What? Alright, let's open this. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's like, it's been crazy, the weather, the past couple of days. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this jacket off of me. Kind of got a little hot over there. Woo. Sorry everybody, bear with me. Okay. Yeah, I got dressed up today because I had to go for a meeting pretty early in the morning and I was like, okay, let's get on with this. I have another meeting at 3 o'clock, so we have time. So that is for March. Now let's get on with April. What do we have? So April, you have number 2, as in the High Priestess as your overall energy. So let's talk about that really quick. So the High Priestess, as we know, is ruled by the moon. It's all about the mysticism, the quietness, things being hidden, taking it slow. I'm going to say it's a little bit of a spillover from March, because this might have been a slightly traumatic situation for you in March. So you're still kind of, even though it's a new adventure, you're not whoop whoop, it's a new adventure. You're taking it slow, you're being quiet, there's a little bit of stillness in you, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But it is ruled by the moon. So I'm going to tell you, be cognizant of your emotions. Don't let your emotions get way out of control. This can be a bit difficult, So in April, it's not like, oh, you turn off the switch and then you're out of that situation, right? Emotions still hang around. So don't let it get out of control. You may have a couple of days where you're feeling really, really low. It's okay. It's all part of the process, okay? And don't give it too much energy. Try and pull yourself out of it. Easier said than done. I do know that. So 5 of Cups, see? 5 of Cups talks about loss, regret, feeling abandoned. It is a spillover. It is a spillover. No, don't die on me, computer. And then we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, the King of Pentacles does talk about somebody who is practical, who is wise, who has the ability to make good decisions as far as finances are concerned, etc. And if it is in the reverse, it says that whoever this energy applies to, be it, you could also have this kind of an energy in you. Just because you're a Pisces doesn't mean you don't have the Pentacles energy, or this could be the other individual. But I'm saying whoever this is, whoever this applies to, their power is completely taken away from them, okay? So I have a feeling it is the other individual. But 9 of Cups, look at this, it's getting better. I'm telling you, it is getting better. Let's do that, because I want you all to see all the cards. Well, 9 of Cups. Anywho, so 9 of Cups does talk about wishes coming true, abundance, wealth, etc. Y'all, I don't know. Let me see. Scoot this over. There. That's better. Right. Maybe I have to switch cameras. Make my computer the one that faces me and this big camera angled at this. I have to figure that out. Anywho, so with the 9 of Cups, it does say at the end of the day, your wishes are going to come true, right? Whatever it is that you endeavor to do, be it this little bit of a rough situation, you're going to be fine, and whatever it is you hoped and wished for, it's going to come true. So don't worry about it. You are going to be just fine. Look, now you have Mars, okay? And Mars, as we know, rules Aries and also rules Scorpio. Now, what is Mars? Mars is a feisty energy. So you do have the 9 of Cups, and the 9 of Cups says the wish is coming true. And then now you have been able to kind of go back and capture that fire in you to say, all right, now I'm going to go forth with this. Now all that anxiety, all that heartache, all that sadness is all over and done with. Now I'm just going to go for it. Even the 5 of Cups energy, which talks about regret and feeling abandoned, all that's over and done with. Now you're going for it. You're like, enough is enough, moving on. I love that. That's great. Now, March, April, May. For May, you have the Star card. And the Star card is Aquarius. Star card talks about hope, inspiration, and also finding a balance, okay? And being inspired, but then again, not running off and having these wild ideas, right? Even though you are inspired to do something, have a balanced approach to it. And it also talks about people helping you from behind the scenes. You may not feel like, oh, there's anybody helping you, anybody on your side, whatever, but you need to ask, okay? If you don't ask, you won't get help, and you'll be surprised at where the help is coming from. You will be truly surprised. May. You have the World card. Look how beautiful that is. I love it. The World card, right? And then you have the 10 of Swords. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. And then you have the King of Swords. Okay, let's take it. Aquarius. I'm not surprised you have swords energy, because Aquarius is an air sign, and air sign is the swords energy, right? So let's take a look at this. So the World card signifies completions, right? Things coming full circle and completing, being successful, being happy with the result, and glad you did the 360, or glad you went all the way through with it. So whatever the endeavor is, and you stuck to your grounds and completed it. So success. Now, Ten of Swords does talk about, you know, feeling absolutely like completely having hit rock bottom, feeling like, oh my God, there's nothing more, like this is the absolute worst of the worst. But you know what, here I'm saying, because we have the King of Swords come after the Ten of Swords, I'm saying you may have felt like you hit rock bottom, but now you are, with all that energy, with all that help and all that support that you may have, you are coming out of this situation. And yeah, you did have a brief period of grief and depression or whatever, but you're out of it. You're out of it. You acknowledge it, you're moving on. King of Swords says now you are thinking strategically, you're thinking with a little bit more clarity, you're thinking with a little bit more common sense, you're like setting aside your emotions and maybe thinking with your head after all and moving on, which is great. I wonder what this big situation is. I feel that it was quite a bit for some of you guys, like a serious situation, life-altering situation. Let me know. And then your overall energy is Aquarius again. So we start off with the Star card, and then your overall energy, I mean the guidance is also overall a Star. Guidance is also Aquarius, which is, you know, the Star card. Now Aquarius does talk about, you know, where are you, Pisces? That is your 12th house. Hidden supports, karma, institutions, right? Sudden changes, etc. Be prepared for the sudden changes that may occur, because things may not necessarily happen like today, right? If you are cooking something in the oven, it takes whatever, 350 degrees at 30 minutes, 40 minutes, right? It's not like the moment you stick it in the oven, it's going to be baked in 2 seconds out. Of course, we're not talking about microwave cooking, we're talking about the regular ovens, right? So there is a period. So let's say things are all coming around together. And one more thing I'm going to say, you may be thrown a curveball over here. You may be thrown a curveball. I'm still maintaining that March, April, May, there's still this emotional thingy, the aftermath of that situation that you're still dealing with, okay? But it's not a bad thing. So then we have March, April, May, then we have June. For the month of June, you have the Empress, which is ruled by Venus. It's luxury, it's pregnancy, it's all the fine stuff, the money, the beauty, the fancy stuff, right? All the, sparkles and that sort of a thing. But is there a possibility you find out that you're pregnant now? In June, maybe you got pregnant, you found out somebody's pregnant, or maybe you were pregnant and this person quit and said, I can't do it no more, and maybe that was a devastating situation you had. And if maybe you are going to deliver your baby now, right? Or maybe you just found out you're pregnant, or, you know, 3 or 4 months pregnant, or whatever, you know, it's I have a feeling it has something to do with pregnancy. See, and the moon also, so okay, that didn't work out too very well. Hang on. All right, let's all right. Okay. All right. Oh my God, buddy, really? People are going to think you're being tortured over here. Calm down. The moaning and groaning is my Saint Bernard who's laying here, honey. Nobody is torturing him, FYI. All right. Pregnancy, huh? Pisces? Or something to do with the child? Is there a possibility something to do with a significant other or female in your life? Page of Cups. Ooh, pregnancy. I'm going to say this is pregnancy. Justice. June, right? Nine. So June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. June is 4. July, August, September, October. Well, I don't know why I almost want to say you're going to have a Libra baby, for those of you who may be pregnant, but anyway. So we have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups does talk about, you know, an offer, right? Or somebody like bringing forth a new opportunity or a new way of life or such. And then you have Justice. Well, if you're pregnant, clearly it's going to be, if you just found out you're pregnant, your whole life is going to change, right? Because now you have to not just think about yourself, but also the little one that you're bringing into the world, right? Then you have Justice. I don't know why I feel like you're going to have a Libra baby, but anywho, the Justice is the Libra card, right? It talks about decisions in courts, etc. So if you were in a relationship where this person just quit and say, I don't want to have anything to do with the baby and gone, and you do end up having the baby, you may decide to go to court and ask for child support or what have you. Bunny, quit. Thank you. And then you have the Page of Pentacles, which means, yeah, there may be some money that is given to you, or maybe all that is going to be sorted out and you may get child support. I feel that's where that is going, y'all. This whole year seems to be almost relationship for you, more than work. Capricorn. So now Pisces, Capricorn is your 11th house, and 11th house talks about like-minded people, groups and friends. I'm going to say that you are going to have a lot of help and support from your friends and from people who are you're close to. I don't see so much family. Not that family is not going to support you, but I feel your support is going to come from your friend circle, okay, or people who are maybe you're part of a group, right? And maybe the support is going to come from there. July. Let's look at July. July, you have the Hermit card, and as we know, the Hermit card, right, is a Virgo card. Now you are a Pisces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7th house talks about friends, marriage, partners, contracts, and relationships. So that could be the theme for that month. Again, relationships. So much of I'm not seeing a big display or calling or a focus on work. This is more like a relationship type of a situation, and contentious too, which is very unfortunate. The Hangman. The Strength card. And the Two of Cups. So I'm going to say, for some of you, y'all, if you all are looking to, you know, finally say, you know, bury the hatchet and say, let's get together and give it a good go, that's a let's try again, that's a possibility. But if you have proposed a getting back together, or the other individual has proposed a getting back together, I feel that there's a little bit of a wait time, like, I don't know, I'm not sure, I need to think about it. I also feel there's a possibility that maybe you yourself are trying to figure out, is this the right thing for me to do? I hate to say this. There are a lot of people who believe in pro-life, a lot of people who don't. Now, I'm not going to tell you what my stand or my viewpoint on that is, because it's nobody's business but my own. But I will tell you that in this case, some of you may be considering that terminating the pregnancy is the best option for you. Now, let me make this clear. Let me make this disclaimer. This is for entertainment purposes only. These are my observations, my opinions. Do your own due diligence, form your own conclusions, draw your own opinions. And, you know, of course, do whatever it is your medical practitioner advises you, and it is your life. So you are in charge and you are in control of your life. So whatever your decision may be, whether you choose to continue the pregnancy or not, is of course ultimately your decision. But for some of you, I'm saying that you may be thinking of, you know, this is not going to be good, I may not be able to provide for this child. You know, some of you may seriously be considering terminating. Again, I am not in any way, shape or form trying to push my agenda or any agenda, and do not bring that into the comment section. If you are pro-life, good for you. If you're not pro-life, good for you. You're all entitled to your opinions, as I am. So let's not bring that into this, okay? This is just a tarot reading and what I am seeing, okay? But for some others of you, you may go back and reconcile and say, you know what, let's give it a shot. And let's see. Let's try again. Okay? So that is that. What is it, Bunny? I have the window open so we can hear the sirens. And he's like, what? My people are calling me? He doesn't howl. He actually doesn't. It's so weird. Then overall energy is Virgo, right? So Virgo, it's funny how some dogs don't howl, right? When they hear the siren, he doesn't. All right, so with the Virgo card, for Pisces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th house again. So I'm going to say again over here with the Virgo card, reach out to your friends, okay? And again, this the 7th house falls into friends, marriage, partners, contracts, and relationships. So, y'all, I'm telling you, for some reason, I feel like this year, there's a lot of the focus is going to be on relationships. Yep. Okay, let's move on. March, April, May, June, July, August. August, we have 10, the Wheel of Fortune, right? And the Wheel of Fortune is a Jupiter card. It talks about power. It talks about movement. It talks about fortune. And it talks about things constantly moving and changing, right? You're not stagnating. Life is never like, one particular situation. And it's not like, you're frozen in time, like statue, and you just stay like that for the rest of your life, right? So things are constantly changing. But I do feel for now, I'm seeing your career, etc., come into picture, because I think you're going to be thinking of March, April, May, June, July, August. You're going to be thinking about your career, your morals, your life goals. How is this going to affect my life, and what preparations I need to do? Should I continue to focus on my career? Now I'm seeing the career aspect come into play. So let's take a look at it. But it's great because you end the year on the World card, which is fantastic. There's a little bit of testiness over here, but a little bit of heavy energy in the second half, but nothing you can't handle. 8 of Swords, right? See, with this career and life goals and morals, etc., you are feeling like you are restricted, but you're restricting yourself. Nobody is like, you can get out of those binds very easily. It's not a big thing. You can get out of it if you set your mind to it. So, don't worry about it. But why is this Betrayal card popping up again? I am amazed at the amount of Swords energy. Hang on a second. 1, 2, 3. 3. Which one is this? Okay. 4, 5. Right? 5. 5. 6, 7. Swords card. Let's see what that betrayal is about again. 4 of Pentacles, holding on. I'm going to pull one more card because I want to. You have the Death card. Okay, so if you did think that, in a month ago, whatever, right? July, you might have thought, okay, maybe we're going to reconcile. Maybe we'll kind of give it another shot and see how it goes. Now it's like, in August, it's like, no, honey. No, it's really not. 8 of Swords, you may feel restricted, but you're not. 3 of Swords, you're going to feel, 8 of Swords, you can get out of the situation anytime you want, okay? It's not like somebody's forcing it on you. And don't feel restricted. 3 of Swords says, yeah, betrayal again. And 4 of Pentacles does tell me there's this holding on, okay? There's a greed and they want and a need for security and not willing to take chance and holding on. Holding on to your coin and holding on to your emotions, holding on to yourself too. It's like, no, I'm not taking a chance. And the Death card, okay, the Death card here is saying finally, whatever that negative situation is, negative situationship, relationship is, it's finally going to be let go. Sometimes, relationships are like, oh, hi, bye, there's a door, see ya, take a hike. For some people, it's not like that, right? It isn't. It's very unfortunate, but it isn't. There's a lot of back and forth. There's a lot of pull and push. There's a little bit of tug of war. We broke up, we got back, we gave it another shot. No, we broke up again. That sort of thing. It is what it is. I mean, nobody should judge. I mean, we don't know, what you're going through. So nobody has a right to judge. And if somebody's coming in at you and saying, oh my God, why are you doing this? It's all as clear as day. I'm just going to say, listen, you don't know what this individual is going through. Just be supportive. No need to be judgmental. That's what I would say. Okay, let's There's some birds out there that are making so much noise. All right, calm down, buddy. Shoot. What in the world? Pisces, you show up here. I think for you, with this final parting of ways, finally realizing and seeing that, all this nonsense about, oh, we're going to start anew, oh, life is going to be good and things are going to change, I'll be here, I'll support you, yada yada, it's all bah humbug. And you're saying, you know what, finally I see with clarity, it's not about anybody else, it's about me, my life is important to me, I am the most important person in my life, and go forward. So this is all about you in your first house. You yourself are showing up, right? So go for it. Go for it. Then that's August, right? September. September you have 12, which is a hangman. And the hangman does talk about, again, a feeling, a need, a want to, being forced to, or having to, because you don't have a choice. Look at things from a different perspective. Maybe the way you have been looking at things all your life is not working out for you. And now you're like, look, I can't continue like this. This is ridiculous. I have to think about things a different way. I have to look at things a different way. I have to figure out other ways that are going to best behoove me so that I can get on my life and live comfortably, right? So you are already thinking about that in September. And you are definitely saying, yeah, this is not working. The tried and tested hasn't worked. So now go back to the drawing board and look at things from a different perspective and figure out what's best going to work for you. I'm surprised I haven't started sneezing as yet. The wind's been up and about the past couple of days. Ooh, I love this 10 of Cups. See? All is not lost, honey. All is not lost. Don't be so sad. Life is good. Yeah, we have it better than some, but not as good as some others, but we have better than some. I'm the kind of a person who's always about a glass is half full. I'm an optimist. I always I have been. Where you going, boo? He's like, I've had enough of this. I'm out of here. So let's see. Page of Wands. Fantastic. And I'm going to pull one more card for you. 10 of Wands. Finally, yeah, 10 of Wands. I see it. So looking at things from a different perspective is going to give you clarity of thought, better understanding on how... Oh, what? No. Come on. Seriously? Sorry, y'all. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry. Okay, I can't deal with it. So you're finally seeing things with clarity and you're like, you know what? Yeah, now I get it. Now I understand what I need to do to find fulfillment, find that happiness, and find whatever it is I need to make my life happy and make myself happy and to be happy. And so therefore now with the Page of Wands, I'm going to be like, okay, that new interjection of no, not interjection, an injection of new energy, of new vitality, of that taking action. Now I'm going to take action, that kind of a, what's the word? The spirit, all right, fine, now I'm going to take action. I get it. I'm going to inject some new energy into this, right? Refocused and look at it from a different perspective. So now I'm going to put in all the effort I need to move forward. But you do have the 10 of Wands. But I'm not going to say this 10 of Wands means you're feeling burdened. In one aspect, yes, you will feel burdened because finally you've realized you are the one who's responsible for your happiness. You're the one who's responsible for your life. Nobody else can make you happy or unhappy, right? Like, what do they say? You're not responsible to make somebody else happy. The same way others are not responsible to make you happy, right? It's all within you. You have the power. So in a way, you've realized, oh my God, it's all on my shoulders now. But in a way, it's like fantastic. Which means I have the power and I have the control and I'm going to go for it. The Hermit card, I love it because now you're like, yes. Now since I've realized that the power lies in me, now since I know that I am responsible for my happiness in my life and I'm taking control of my life, I'm going to be doing a lot of soul searching and I'm going to rely on myself to make the necessary choices and make a difference, right? So you are definitely going to have the power to look within yourself, to find the strength, to find the power within yourself to make the changes in your life and go forward. I love it. I love it. Cancer card. Well, that's lovely. So let's say Pisces. Cancer is your sister sign. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to say, with the Cancer card popping up, there is a chance you might fall back into speculation and fall back into, you know, that have that almost like that draw, that attraction to fall back into a relationship. I'm going to say don't. I'm going to say don't, because it's not a good time for you. You may feel like, oh, good, now I'm on top of the world, I'm in control. Okay, fine, now since I'm in control, let me go find another pit to fall in. No, don't do that to yourself. Why would you do that to yourself? Don't. I'm telling you don't, because if you do, we already know what's happening in October. The moon card is there, so back to same old, same old. Why? You have that, finally you've broken the chains, you've broken the bonds, you've finally seen daylight, you finally see sense, you finally see, you know, that I'm free, I can do what I want, I'm responsible for my own life. And then after all that's been given to you, you go fall in the same pit again, or another pit just like that. Then it's like, do whatever you want to do. Honey, it's a honey bunches of oats. It's, what can I say? It's like, oh well. But please don't do that, because October, right? So March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, there's more of that moon stuff. Remember, Cancer, and then here the moon card is again a Cancer card. So moon card says, look, there is going to be some deception. There is going to be stuff that's still hidden. So don't go back and fall into the same pit. Maybe that person who caused you so much of heartache and stress is going to come back because he or she has seen, like, now finally you are, like, you know, come into your own power, and they'll be like, ooh, I find that attractive. You know how some people are, right? And they'll be like, oh my God. And then they try to lure you back in. Listen, don't do it. If you do it, don't come back and tell me, because I'm like, no, I told you. I don't want to hear it. I told you. So if you do that, there is deception. Do not do that. See, yes, I did say this reading looks a lot like it is a relationship focus for you this year, okay? But if you are working, right, in a company, or it is your own business or whatever, think about it. If you're a business owner and you have a partner, this could apply to your partner. Maybe the baby thing is not relevant there. Maybe it's a business opportunity, a new venture, maybe opening a sub office or a satellite office. If it is your employer, then there is some weird toxic stuff going on, right? But I'm telling you now, if you are one of those people who is getting entangled with your senior, your manager, your boss's boss, your employer, it's all going, you're going to fall flat on your face. Don't do it. With all this, that could be one of the scenarios here. Maybe you were having an affair with somebody in your work environment, and then you got pregnant, and come to find out, oh, they're married. They're not going to let their, oh, I'm going to divorce my wife. Oh, I'm going to divorce my husband. No, they're not. Get over yourself. You know how that works. They never do. They never do. And you're still sitting there and waiting and biding your time. Oh yeah, he's going to leave his wife. He told me. Oh yeah, she said she was going to leave her husband. No, they're not. It's a toxic relationship, so get out of it, okay? And see, that's a dilemma. Do you want to keep the baby or you don't keep the baby? So think about this. It's any which way it's relationship, right? Oh my God. 8 of Cups. Here we go again. What in the world is this push-pull thing, y'all? Seriously. 8 of Cups does talk about, you know, withdrawal. Again, see that push and pull energy. And the Sun card. Let me pull one more. And the 7 of Cups. See? They're going to bait you again. They're going to gaslight you again. Oh my goodness. So they're going to come at you. You're going to say, no, okay, fine. Kirtana told me not to get back into this, so I'm not going to. So there's the 8 of Cups, right? You're going to withdraw. And then you're going to put more pressure on you with the Sun card. The Sun card talks about happy times and new horizons and expansions. And they'll be, oh, remember the days, and, you know, try to draw you back. And listen, if you fall for it, you are a sucker. And I was going to say serves you right, and I thought that was a little harsh, but hey, my opinion, right? Serves you right. You should have learned your lesson by now. Do not fall in that trap again. Do not. Then you have the 7 of Cups, because if you fall for that falsity of, oh, the sun is shining, and oh, look at this, happy times, and oh, let's go back, we can recapture that, and you fall for that. Seven of Cups, they are going to sabotage you. They are going to gaslight you. Pisces, for real, Pisces, come on. Is there a possibility this is among family members? That too could apply, right? So you know how this pertains to you, right? If you're not in a relationship with your boss, or you're not pregnant or anything, then it doesn't. Then look at, again, don't force it. If it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit, end of story. But could it be a relationships type of a scenario with your coworker, or you're with your business partner, with a family member, or you have to look at, or a significant other, you have to look at it that way. All right. Aries. See, right under the Mars. So March, April and October. Oh my God. I wonder if that person is a fire sign, like an Aries, or even an Aquarius, because a lot of Aquarius has popped up. You're going to see the true colors of that person, be it a business partner or whatever. Then we have November. November, you have the Diable, right, which is the Devil card. It's a Capricorn card. So it talks about deviant sexual dependencies, weird relationships. It's like codependencies, controlling, puppeteer, that sort of a thing. And Capricorn is your 11th house. 11th house talks again about like-minded people, groups. And I have a feeling this has got something to do, this relationship, let's call it an illicit relationship. Again, y'all, don't get mad at me, okay? Don't get, oh no, you did not. You so did not. Oh God. Okay, I hope that records. So this could be a relationship type of a situation with, which is like, maybe both parties are not single. Maybe one of them is tied. So that's what this could be. And all this, trying to control you, trying to boss over you, trying to, it's a toxic relationship, whichever way you look at it. You have a choice. Two of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, the Tower card, one more card, Ace of Cups. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Codependent relationship. This is the last time the universe is given to give you an opportunity to cut your ties with this toxic BS. You have to make up your mind. Two of Pentacles talks about choices, multitasking, weighing the pros and cons, and wanting to make a decision. You have options, you have to make a decision. Ace of Pentacles does say that now you are going to have a new opportunity. The universe is giving you a new opportunity and saying, here, take. But then you have the Tower card. If you don't take this opportunity that the universe has dropped in your life to start off afresh and start new, fool you. That's all I'm saying. But if you do take that opportunity, then the Tower card shows that toxic is finally, that relationship is finally broken. What is wrong with these people? I am not wanting to. So this toxic relationship finally will break loose, and then the Ace of Cups says, absolutely new opportunity, absolutely something new. It could also mean the baby is born, right? Again, I don't know. I kept thinking a Libra baby, but I don't know how many months you were pregnant, if you were pregnant, type of thing. Or maybe this new project that you all are working on finally is coming to fruition. Now finally, it's like birthing of a project, birthing of a baby. And now finally the universe is saying, here you go, the emotional satisfaction. Finally, all the obstacles are gone. Maybe this was a situation where you had an argument with your business partner. And y'all were both fighting for who gets to control whose idea it was, that sort of a thing. So finally, again, you'll know how this pertains to your situation. See, one thing I want to tell you all, just because I'm talking about this baby and this relationship, don't be so stuck in your head that, oh, I'm not pregnant, so it doesn't pertain to me. This could be regarding a relationship you have with a co-worker, a boss, your own significant other, family member, business partner. So think about all those scenarios, right? When we talk about the baby, it could be a physical baby. It could also be a project, a birthing of a new idea that's being worked on, a project, a product, that sort of a thing. Think about that. So if you finally break the chains here, the toxicity is gone and you can right off into the sunset. So, and it could be, if you're one of those where it's a baby type of a scenario, then here you go, your baby is born, okay? I'm telling you, y'all, if you do have a baby, I would say close to 8 pounds. I'm sure people are, well, Kirtana, how do you know that? I'm just saying, leave a message. Okay, leave a message. Oh, it is a baby. So if it is a baby, 8 pounds, fantastic. If it is a new opportunity, a new product, a new branch, a new business, branching off, cutting ties with a partner, moving off on your own, beautiful, fantastic. So September, October, November, now December. December, you have the Temperance card, fantastic. And the Temperance card is a Sagittarius card. It says, boop, boop, now blending of the essences of life, mixing, being happy, all that. But Pisces, if you're one of those who enjoys a drink, I'm going to say, don't mix drinks. Do not mix drinks. Sagittarius, right? So that is 12, 11, 10,000. 10,000, again, career, reputation, models, and life goals. No? 6 of Cups, give and take, fantastic. See, with so much of Cups, there's going to be some celebration. Absolutely, there's going to be celebration. But watch your drink and don't mix drinks, okay? If you're going out partying and all that, be careful. And then 6 of Swords says, finally, all that BS you're leaving behind and you're moving on towards something beautiful. So a lot of 6s over there, fantastic. Knight of Swords. There is a lifestyle change that's going to come, and it's coming fast. And oh my God, finally the new adventure that you thought you were going to go on in January, which kind of you were given the opportunity, but all that drama happened. You lost yourself, you lost your head, you went back, you got reeled back into the toxic situation. Finally, all that's breaking loose, and now the real adventure does start. Oh, I love it. Pluto, regeneration, starting afresh. Fantastic. Regeneration, starting afresh. I love it. Then let's go on to January of 2023, right? You have the Tower card again. Oh my God, Kirtana, here we go with the Tower card. What is this nonsense? Whoa, okay. Calm down. Okay. So let's see. Tower card is Mars. It talks about disillusionment. It talks about disillusionment of a structure, of a partnership, of a situation, of a situationship. But if it's Mars, let's take a second, you're Pisces, right? So Mars is your rules Aries and Mars rules Scorpio. So that'll be your second and ninth house. So values, talents, possessions, ability to earn income, and distant travel, higher education, intellect, the father figure, all those things are going to be aspected for January of 2023. So just because the Tower card is there doesn't mean that, oh, the world is coming to an end. So the Tower card says that a certain way, a certain life, as you know it, be it your father, be it, your values, your talents, your possessions, how you looked at your ability to earn income, be it, your higher education, your intellect, your intellectual property, be it your plans of wanting to travel, all those things are the ways you used to think it should be and used to be is all going down, and now a new format is coming through, if you know what I mean. So then you have the Three of Pentacles, which is fantastic. The Three of Pentacles does talk about people now coming together and saying, hey, listen, this is great. I mean, we've been watching you, we've been observing you, we are going to support you any which way we can, okay? We are going to give you some financial assistance. We are going to do what we need to so that you yourself will be able to utilize this financial assistance to improve on your new endeavors, right? Nine of Pentacles, fantastic. Nine of Pentacles talks about self-sufficiency, okay, having the finances to be able to provide for yourself. Beautiful, I love it. And then Two of Swords, which is also great. Two of Swords talk about time to compromise and make a decision. See, the universe this year, I feel, is giving you so many chances to make decisions. But for some reason, you have made the decision but haven't stuck to it. Again, the universe is giving you a chance to make decisions, right? To either compromise or make a decision. So, how do you manage that money? How do you, the assistance they're going to give you that's going to put more money in your pocket, that's going to lead you to solo pleasures in terms of financially being taken care of yourself and have the money to pursue whatever you find pleasurable, be it go get another tattoo done, or although I don't understand that, or buy that car you always wanted, or you'll say finally, you know what, I'm going to redo my home, now I have the money to do whatever that case may be, right? Or I'm going to go on that journey, or I'm going to go on that cruise, or whatever that case may be, or I'm going to buy the stocks, right? You have the water card over here. Pisces, you are in your element. In January, you are in your element, your 6th house, right? 6th house talks about work, health, discipline, and habit. The universe is saying you have options, you have to make a decision, but still stay focused. Focus on your work, health, discipline, and habits. So we got March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January. Now February of 2023, you have the World card. Oh my goodness, finally. So all this drama has finally come around full circle, right? So let's see the World card. Oh, 3, I think your 3rd house. 1, 2, 3. 3rd house talks about immediate environment and short trips. So I think your 3rd house is going to be aspected. Let's see. Oh, beautiful, the Star card. Look, I'm telling you, whoever that other individual is, I think that Aquarius is come on, Aquarius or Aries. The Star card, again, you have the people over there helping you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, people helping you. Oh my God, this is fantastic. Again, the universe is saying you're surprised at the amount of help you're getting from resources that you never thought you had. Or people helping you and being resourceful for you and saying, hey, we got your back, let's do it. Oh my God, fantastic. I'm again telling you, Pisces, if you are the kind who enjoys your drink, keep a check and don't mix drinks. I'm just saying. Oh, Queen of Cups, look at that. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. What is this? Judgment. So you are coming out in your own reading. Queen of Cups, again, it could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but I think it is Pisces. I feel that you're finally coming into your own. Finally, you're like, oh my God, this year has been a year, and it's been hectic. I've hit some really bad spots, but I came out of it, and then it was up and down, and finally this year is over. And you are in your element. Now I think you finally understand, your own emotions, how to manage your emotions, how to express your emotions, so on and so forth. And Queen of Cups also talks about, being that nurturing, caring, supportive person. Look, you have to nurture yourself. You have to care for yourself first before you extend any of those, what shall I say? I was going to say services, but no. Any of those feelings or supports to other people, right? You are the most important person in your life. And then you have Judgment. Now Judgment, again, right, it does talk about forgive and forget, right? And it is a Pluto card, which is regeneration. So I think finally it's like, oh my God, this year is finally over. Now I can get on with everything. So this is what I have to say, but I have to get one final card there, which I almost forgot. What? Let's see. Leo. The sun is shining on you again, but hang on, Leo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000. Again, work, health, discipline, and habits. You have to focus on that, y'all. Work, health, discipline, and habits. Yes. See, you had that for the last month, right? And now for this again. So yes, absolutely. Now all the stress is behind you. Focus on what truly matters to you and how your life really, how do you want your life to go? What is the trajectory, right? So again, y'all, I hope you all enjoyed this reading. Do hit the like button. Do give me a thumbs up. Leave your comments below. And here's the thing. These are general energies, right? Because I don't have your individual date of birth, time of birth, etc. to do a personal reading. This is a general energy reading. So take it for what it is. And I'm also going to say, to those of you who say, well, Kirtana, I'm not pregnant, etc. Look, if the shoe fits, it fits. If it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. However, don't be so stuck on the idea that this only pertains to me if it is like if there's a pregnancy. No, like I said, all right, pregnancy could be, yes, pregnancy as in a baby pregnancy, or it could also be a new idea, a new project, a new opportunity, a new business. Maybe a partnership was struggling, or maybe it's something to do with the person who you know, your family member. Maybe it is your significant other. So look at all those, or maybe it is your career, a co-worker, a boss. I don't know. You will know your situation better than I do. So do leave your comments below. I would love to hear. All right. So having said all of that, I'm going to say thank you so very much for watching this video. I do appreciate each and every one of you. And yeah, if you want a personal reading, get in touch with me. I'll be more than happy to give you the information as to how. And I do them by WhatsApp or Zoom, so it's not just sending you an email and that's it, or sending you a printed out sheet of paper. No, my consultations are very interactive. So yeah, that's about that. Thank you so much, everybody. Take care. See you in the next video. Let me click this.